Good morning. It is Sunday, July 13th, 2025. Right over there is where I spent the night. Didn't have much of a choice. It got too late. Cars were too much. And I just wasn't feeling it. So I'm heading that way today. I'm going to hit the coast. And let's go from here. You all know how much I love hills. I've been pushing up this one a little too long. First thing in the morning, love it. But it is clear, nice temp. It's going to go up to 94 degrees today, supposedly. And a wind out of the north-northwest at 5 miles an hour with a gust up to 18. So you know what that means. I'll be fighting headwinds of solid gust. Never fails. Am I being cynical this morning? No. Look who came over and said hi to me. Oh yeah. They must know I'm having a bad day. Yeah, they were down there, they heard me and came running over. Yeah. Taking a slight detour in about a minute. I need cookies. No, I just need something to eat. I'm gonna go to Dollar General. Hey, I just left Wilhelmina, and you see these rumble strips? They make it hard to ride. They just shifted over about a foot, but you couldn't ride for a little bit there. Can't ride in the dirt, and that's a great way to end up on the ground. Okay, the road opened up a little bit. It's not as dangerous as it was back there. 47 miles from Tillamook. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. But that's the ice cream dairy place that everybody's like, oh, you got to try this. I've tried it. It's okay. This is Hebo Road. Traffic on it is insane. There's no real room for a cyclist, so I don't even know why this is on the map. Route 22 was pretty bad, but for the most part you had a shoulder. Here you have nothing. Of course it's Sunday, everybody's going to the beach, or going home from camping. It might have something to do with it. Love to know how this looks on a weekday. This is the second time I had to stop to let cars go by. They don't know how to drive around bicycles. First two times I stopped were to take, water breaks, and the second time was to have some orange slices, sugar to get up the rest of the hill. Apologies for not showing much of the scenery in Oregon. I'm just not seeing that wow factor like in the other states. Oregon is homey, it reminds me of areas of where I live, areas where I visited. It's just home. Not for me personally, but the roads aren't so bad. A lot better than Colorado. The only thing I don't like out here are the drivers. That could be improved upon. Okay, this has been a while coming. I'm not at the ocean yet, but I could smell it. I don't know how many miles I am away, but yeah, there's no denying that smell. Another one-lane bridge. I don't know what happened to the temperature, but it got cold. Wow. It's been cold for about 2 miles. I got about 6 miles before I hit the shore, I guess. And here comes another one-lane bridge. Now, as soon as I get up to the bridge, about 6 or 7 cars will come out of nowhere and, do that thing with like tapping their foot, waiting for me to cross. Never fails. comes one now. Oh, one about 2, 3, 4 miles back, I decided to put on bug spray. I had just bought a new can of mosquito repellent. I hadn't bought aerosol spray in a long time, since like when I was a kid. I normally buy a pump, you know, CFCs, all that. Well, as soon as I depressed the plunger on it and it started spraying out, I regretted it. I smell like urinal cake. I don't think the off-brand Johnson & Johnson really thought that one through. Hey, I'm seeing surfboards. I must be close to the ocean. Still cold in this valley. Very cold. Getting close. Tsunami hazard zone. I don't actually know how big that would be, how many miles inland. But it's interesting. Reach Pacific City. There's a rock out there. Never heard of it before. Couldn't tell you what the name is, but I'm sure we'll learn it today. This is the inlet, I guess. Oh yeah. I'm not that far from the beach, and it is cold here. I have my jacket on again. Hood on too. It's windy and cold. The headwinds are brutal. Now recognize that hill from a previous video. This is Pacific City in Oregon. Big old rock. It is very windy and cold. Just another day at the beach. Just a little cold, windy. I'm not going to do my tire dip here. I'll do that closer to Astoria or in Astoria. More likely in Astoria. Well, I would point the camera toward the road, but I have a bag on the front of my bike that keeps getting in the way, and that gets annoying to look at. So here, look at some bushes on the side of the road. I am currently pushing my bike up a huge hill. I know you can't tell, but it's an ugly hill. Anyway, I'm thinking about camping in Tillamook. Don't know where yet. There are no campgrounds in Tillamook that I have on my map. I'm sure there are. I would like to plug into power. I would like to go as far as I can so I have less miles to do tomorrow. We'll see what happens as I get there. You may be wondering, how high up am I? Well, in the distance, I highly doubt you can see it at all. I'm watching the clouds go through those trees right there. I'll try to take a picture when I'm there, but somehow I don't think it'll show up. But talk about cool, I'm just watching wisp of clouds go right through. That's got to be the coolest thing I've seen. Not really, but you get what I mean. You may be wondering, how high am I on this hill? Yeah, that high. I'm in the clouds. You look over here, and you look through those trees, it looks like fog. That's cloud. If you look up, you can watch the clouds blowing through the trees. I don't know how much you could see with this camera. That's pretty incredible. I've been watching this now for about 20 minutes as I walk up the hill. Just watching the clouds in the trees, going through the trees. Very, very cool. More clouds through the trees. Yeah, I should have put on more clothes. I'm cold now. truly say I've been in the clouds. Ah, this is cold. Mentioned this before, but it's snowing. Yes, on the coast, Pacific coast. Something else is rubbing, damn it. As you can see, the clouds are rolling in, and I was somewhere up there at Cape Lookout. Could be up there, it could be over here, it could have been over here, I don't know. But yeah, that was a cool experience. A lot of clouds today. Okay, this is the road they want you to turn off on, but I'm having tire problems, so I know better. And that's gravel. Yeah, that ain't happening. Yeah, no, I don't do gravel. Kind of good thing I have a tire problem. Sean and Ken might not do that either. And I watched the car go down it. She was so slow, that gave me pause as well. In this store, in other videos, it's a Tillamook ice cream, cheese, whatever, like their showroom. But in those videos, it looked like it was on a hill. It's not. It's level with the road. I mean, there's a slight gradient to it, but not much. In the videos I saw, it looked like it was on a hill. Oh well. Well, I've decided I'm going to Bay City. They allow hiker-bikers to camp in their city park. There was nothing here in Tillamook. I'm sure I could have found something. But, yep, that's where I'm headed. I should be there in 30 minutes. Bay City was a bust. It wasn't what I was expecting. They had a hiker-biker area, $10 per night, but no electric, no shower. They did have a bathroom. I'm sure I would have gotten a key, or not a key, the code to get into it. Then there was an odd group of people. They could have been fine. I have no idea. And there was another guy. His tent setup was rather unique. He had a car, so I think he was like the working homeless. It didn't seem right. Anyway, it looked like a nice town to stay in. Kids were playing in the skate park. They were under 14, I guess. But it just didn't feel right. So I left. I'm sure all was fine. On the positive side, I'll have less to ride in the morning to Astoria. Anywhere from 55 to 60 miles at this point. And when I wake up, I'll have fresh legs, so they say, and I should be able to knock that out rather quickly. Hopefully before noon. Catch a bus to Portland, I don't know, we'll be able to catch a train to Sacramento. I got a lot to do in a very short period of time. But for now, I need to find a place to sleep. Apologies for the low light. I wanted to capture what I could. I'm leaving here in a minute. It's cold. I don't want to be by the water. I've seen pictures of these formations. I just didn't know they were here in Oregon. So hopefully the next time I come through here, I'll have my camera and I can do this much better.